Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I wanted to talk about the biggest opportunity in SEO. It's been like this for quite a long time, and basically I am using this to grow on YouTube, and you can very easily apply this to your small business, to whatever you're doing online. I know a lot of people doing this, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. Let's type something in on Google such as best microphones for under $50. So probably, obviously, what we're going to expect here is a lot of affiliate articles. But what I'm also expecting to see is, thank you, YouTube. Okay. So this is super interesting to me, and this is the best way to rank on Google with a new business, because you are basically piggybacking on the authority of YouTube. And also, I say the authority, but also I have a sneaky suspicion that Google promotes YouTube. It makes sense. They're both owned by Google, ABC, Alphabet, whatever they're called. So it kind of does make sense that they would do this. But look how many YouTube articles are actually on here. Okay. So what am I suggesting that you do? It's really, really simple to make videos like this. You actually do not need the microphones themselves. This guy's ranked twice with two different videos with pretty much the same thumbnail. That's so interesting. Wait, he's just ranking again. Edward Smith is killing it here. It's just literally just Edward Smith over and over and over. I'm curious to see how many views one of these has. So we're just going to click on one, and we see that it has 481,000 views. So let me just break this down for people that might not fully understand what we're talking about here. So this is the SERP, so the Google result page. Very rarely the first one will be YouTube. Very, very rarely. So it'll normally be an affiliate website. If you were to write the same article as this affiliate website, it would take you years, and I mean years, to move to the top of this here. So if you're like me, you do not want to wait 1 to 3 years to get the needed authority to move up on the search engine result page. So instead, what I'm suggesting you do, and you can do this by paying freelancers, you can do this by making very simple videos yourself, you actually explore YouTube. YouTube will move you to the top of the SERP much more quickly, significantly more quickly. But this doubles with another thing as well, and this is the main reason I'm actually making this video. So, as probably 99% of you know, Google is releasing at some point search with generative AI. And I have very, very large suspicions that the generative, let's actually look at what it's going to look like instead of trying to draw it myself. It's going to look a lot like Bing with ChatGPT. But I have a very strong suspicion that it's going to take its information only from the highest quality sources. If you consider a new website that is 1 to 5 months old, 1 month to 1 year old, to be high authority, you're going to have problems. Okay, and that's the main reason I'm making this video. My suspicion is that Google is going to be taking from places like TikTok, places like YouTube, and then just other big websites. Okay, so in our niche, we have websites like, that's a Q, GQ, who basically dominate our niche, to be honest with you. I'm in classic menswear. GQ does an amazing job, and they will be the kind of people or the kind of authorities that the new generative AI will take from. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that right now, because I have a website that is fairly decent with authority, when I write an article, I have a chance of being, let's say here, this is my e-commerce website. But when this generative AI comes in, AI comes in, it's going to be much harder for websites like mine to either be included in the generative AI or be on the SERP. Let me show you an example of that in action. Let's go on incognito. Let's type in Succession clothing brands. Succession is a Netflix series that everyone's going crazy about. And we'll see who's here. Well, IsuiT. This is the article I wrote the other day. I don't know where this is on in America, for example. But I was just very, very intrigued by this. And Vice, for example, is a perfect example, just like GQ. For some reason, I don't know if GQ have actually written this article. It seems weird that they wouldn't have. They must have something. Yeah, your guide to succession fashion brand alternatives. So they did do that. GQ.au, but for some reason, it just hasn't done as well on Google. So this is what I'm talking about. Right now, you, me, everyone, we have a chance to rank here on Google. But with video, you can rank a brand new website immediately. And then also with video, you can become the authority using YouTube's already existing authority. YouTube is one of the strongest websites in the world. If you just forget for a second that Google owns YouTube, equals YouTube, if you just forget that for a second and just think about it like this, Google's algorithm promotes strong websites, okay? And there is no stronger website, there is no website that is linked more around the world than YouTube. Something really interesting as well is TikTok is also indexed on Google, okay? Also Facebook. All of these things, all of these social media, LinkedIn, if you actually look sometimes on Google, you will see some of these on Google. That is the importance of posting on different social medias. I wanted to focus mainly on video content because video content is literally the easiest way to rank. But another thing you can do is you can post your static written content onto other social medias. But I do want to say that there is probably going to be less written content on Google very, very soon, or at least less people are going to be clicking it. If you think about it, what we have right now is we have like the little bit at the top of Google. So this is sometimes images, it depends on the search. This is sometimes a featured snippet, etc., etc. But so these already take like a huge percentage of the clicks, okay? But imagine if there's another layer on top of that, which is generative AI, which is going to push your article even further down the SERP. This is what I'm starting to worry about, and this is why I am recommending that people make YouTube content for all of their blog posts, and then they embed them in the blog post. What does that look like? I'll show you a really, really good example. So this is someone that I worked with quite a long time ago. They have a lawyer firm in Australia. And basically what they did was they would write, this is basically a blog post. It's technically not a blog post, it's pillar content or whatever, but let's just say it's a blog post. They write the blog post, they wrote it themselves because he is a lawyer and he knows about Australian law. That cannot be understated enough, the power of doing that. If you are an expert, please write the content yourself. They also made a YouTube video, which you can see here, and they embedded that in the blog post. This is what it's going to take to rank in the future of AI-generated content, AI-generated search results, etc., etc. So right now, what I'm recommending you do is that you do not just create ChatGPT blog posts and then that's it. You need to do more than that, and that's what this video is about. It's really easy to start a YouTube channel. It's not necessarily easy to keep up with it, but you just need your phone. You just need to record yourself. You just need to be consistent, and you just need to do well-researched topics. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.